minutes. We were down for 3 minutes. Anyway, let's rip these dabs then real quick while we get the audience back up. And then we'll do this last 20-25 minutes here.
You go ahead and do one, and I'll do one after.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome, man. I'm always trying to be generous.
So anyway, we were talking about the Juggalo March, and I was saying Steel City Dahmer...
Said that's one thing he regrets not going to.
Yeah, and I replied to him, the one thing that I regret not going to was Florida in 2017 for Juggalo Day weekend. Sorry, we don't control that. Obviously, we would stay online forever.
I think we got hacked by one of them fucking trolls.
Great. So,
Muay Thai.
So yeah, the Juggalo March kicked ass. Steel City Dahmer regretted that he didn't go. And I regret that I didn't go to the Amazing Jekyll Brothers show in February 2017. But then, as people that recall, they were going to do like one day ICP and then one day Twisted, basically. I don't know what happened. That's just, I don't know. That's what happens.
Yeah. Sometimes it happens. And I wouldn't be surprised if it happened again in 2 minutes, because that sometimes happens. But so far, so good. Man, I really wish I didn't have that damn burger tonight.
So anyway, I regret not going to the Amazing Jekyll Brothers show because I've been to every other, obviously the shit. So to not be able to get to see the Amazing Jekyll Brothers, that sucked. And they just did the Amazing 20th anniversary. Over to fucking, I drove over to Ohio and met up with Rob and Cass, and then they drove me down to DC. Free. The show was free. The drive was not like far.
Ross brought the PB&Js.
Yeah, Ross fed me PB&Js. Yeah, that was an amazing weekend. I love that shit. The only thing that sucked was at the very, very end of the night, I got this really horrible cramp in my foot. And we were walking back to the parking, and I was like whining like a fucking dog that got hit with a baseball bat. My shit was fucked. I hated it. And I was also embarrassed and shit by it, that I had to keep crying and complaining about it. But we got there, and then it was all good. We got
just
back
hailed
to
the taxi.
I don't know. I don't remember why that was not a good option at the time. Probably cheap. Too cheap.
Probably.
So yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to get to see Wicked this year. The quarantine stuff doesn't really bother me. It actually seems pretty fresh because living in the camper for 2 weeks seems like it would be fresh.
Positive vibes dominates YouTube.
Oh, thanks, Mary Jones.
Hell yeah.
Where are you? And so yeah, that's where I'm at with my life. I'd like to go to the show, but I probably won't. So anyway, 2 other things then about it. Those limited tickets for Wicked, and then 2 weeks prior to that, they're going to do another live event that essentially they're claiming is just like campfire stories. So I don't know where the location of the event is. If it's at Violent J's house, also,
yeah,
I can't be certain.
Probably will.
Well, they say it, I think, in the documentation, but I can't remember. And so anyway, they're going to do like a campfire stories thing. So you can go and sit around a campfire and listen to these guys fucking chop it up. Which I'm sure they're going to probably play some music too. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't. But it's not advertised for them to do it. So I also wouldn't be surprised if they did not do it because it's not advertised that they're not doing it. So that's happening. And then also they're going to do a month long of streams where they're claiming that for $66.50, you can go to their Patreon page and pay for the month of October, get a stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, including, I believe, the campfire stories and a Wicked stream. So, like, either way, I'm still going to get to see the stream, but to pay to go there and be in person, I already talked about all that. So the stream is going to be pretty fresh. $70 American, that's about $100 Canadian.
Yeah.
And you get 12 streams. 12 streams for $100. That's not bad. It's less than $10 a show.
That's not so bad.
And the shows are scheduled to go from 9 p.m. until midnight. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday.
Saturday show we can sit here and do acid and watch the show.
So maybe I don't know what I'm gonna do as far as Real Underground Baby is concerned on Studio 17. I could do whatever the fuck I want, and maybe I'll either A, cancel the show for a month, the whole month of October, which seems pretty extreme, or a more likely option would be probably just do the show at like 8 o'clock. Do the show at 8 o'clock on Monday night, end it at 9 p.m., and then go and enjoy these live streams that I'm paying for.
Yeah.
Because Monday night, Real Underground Baby, 9 to 10 p.m. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Wednesday, 9 p.m. We're done this. We're going to watch that.
Yeah.
Right? And then Saturday, I don't do any shows. So it seems like for the $100, it'll all work out, and I only have to move Real Underground Baby around a little bit. That'll be cool. And it will be cool.
It will be cool.
So, like, even if I don't go to Hallowicked, there's still going to be this dope ability.
I have no idea what that means.
What?
As long
What
as you
she's
keep-
saying?
Yeah.
Apparently, as long as you keep an eye on your Patreon and don't get charged $65 3 times, should be good. Yeah. Well, I think some people went and tried to pay for the September one, and they were told that they weren't going to be billed until the beginning of October anyway. Sign up to Patreon to pay for the month long of streams.
I see.
It's one thing for $665, $66.50, $665.
Yeah.
Fight back, right?
Fight back.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I don't fucking know. I'm high.
I don't know. We were just talking about these streams coming out in October and watching them after Positive Vibes on Monday nights.
Oh, yeah, I know what it was. I zoned out and was thinking about camping for a few minutes there. That's what I did.
So you know what you're gonna say?
No, I was just zoned out thinking. There was nothing I was gonna say.
You were just.
I
thinking
thought maybe I
about
was gonna say
camping.
something about what you were saying, but no, I realized that I was not thinking about what you were saying at all. Sorry about that.
Story of my life.
Camping just got in my mind again.
Camping's gonna be the shit. To do a cold camping in October. I
Yeah,
hope
I'm
it's
gonna
not
fucking
cold
love it.
though. I hope we get like that Indian summer.
Well, I hope it's like,
It'll
60s.
still be cold at night.
Yeah, as long as it's in the 60s, that's okay. I don't care if it gets down to the 40s at night.
And
40s.
regurgitating what I heard Beneath the Dirt podcast saying about the Patreon.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... I didn't hear Romebone talk about that shit, but I did hear different things than that's what I just said. Wow.
Isn't this
Oh my
dog
god,
fucking
I'm
cute?
stoned. No.
Look at this dog. He's fucking cute.
Literally nobody's talking about the dog.
I know, but I just looked over there. I saw him, and I'm like, God damn,
Listen,
that is a
if you're gonna make
good-looking
shitty
dog.
transitions like that, you better fucking be coming up with some ice and vice. Cause
I ain't got no idea.
show's over
I've
in
been trying to
7
think
minutes.
All show. I got nothing. I don't know what to give advice on tonight.
Does anybody need any advice? Ask a question in the chat.
I doubt it.
But if it's one of those gay fucking troll questions, fuck off.
Yeah, just let it be known now. You know, the trolls haven't been on since we came back.
Good, fuck them.
That's
Fucking
right,
idiots.
Fuck them all.
Yeah, fuck them all. Fucking idiots. I don't have time
Yeah,
for that
let's talk about
shit.
camping, because I can't fucking wait. Go back to Willowwood.
What is
talk about
camping to each of you?
Camping is going out in the camper and fucking doing nothing but, building a fire, barbecuing food, hanging out, going
I
for
literally
walks.
don't care about fires.
That's it. Well, I mean, that's just what I think about.
When I go to the
it
gathering
has to
of
be
the,
a camper. No fucking tents.
when I go to the gathering of the juggalos, that's camping.
Yep, that's camping. I consider that camping.
And I bought the camper for festival stuff.
Yep, and whatever it was.
But now this season we've been doing a lot of fucking like actual camping. Like the reform prevented us from doing anything dope, and then through a series of events, I was gonna go to a show that I ended up
Why
hearing
doesn't
that-
Iceman show off his camper more? I demand another camper episode.
Well, I
We'll
mean,
go
maybe-
live from the thing.
Yeah, we'll go live from,
Recycling centers
when
and
we-
green
when we're camping
industry
next-
on for
next
job
month.
surge. What you guys think I should look? Those buzzwords are good and ha. Swimming, hikes, bikes, fires, chilling, grilling.
Whoa, rapping is hosting, Dina.
That's right.
Rapping is hosting, Dina.
Exactly.
Swimming, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't want waters in my ears.
I mean, honestly,
fuck hiking.
If we were out where we were this last weekend, in the summertime when the water was a bit higher, I would have went swimming in the river for sure.
Well, I maybe would go like, I just don't want water in my ears.
Yeah, as long as you can keep it head up. Yeah.
And so I just don't like going in the water because I'm not here to play some delicate fucking.
But I mean, because that's a nice river, nice and clean.
Yeah, it was really fresh water there. But I don't care about swimming. I don't care about walking around. The bikes, well, I never had them before until this year we got the trikes. And the trikes pretty much kick ass for fucking scooting around. And
better than walking.
So Rondo, we'll take them to Willowwood because I was really jealous that guy had that fucking trike
that
there.
did kind
I think we will. Chilling, absolutely. Grilling, absolutely. I like to just go. Like, okay, David Backsack. We went up to go fucking camping and film this fucking Trauma Pro Wrestling footage content. And like, yeah, I don't care. I'm not offended. I wasn't like, I wasn't upset, but I'm like, yo, I'm gonna make burgers. I'm gonna get burgers. I'm gonna fucking grill burgers. They're like, we don't really want hamburgers.
You were taking it personal.
And I'm like, okay, well, I'll get some pork chops or some chicken. Like, fuck, you brought me out here and let me camp for free and do this dope fucking filming thing. The least I could do is feed you something or do something in return. And he's like, no, we're just gonna drive to town and get hot and readies and then maybe suck each other off. And I was like, yeah, okay, I believe it fully.
Yep.
And that's
they
pretty
definitely
sure,
got the hot and readies.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they sucked each other off too, because it was weird when they got back. But
human has never had sex.
But yeah, so we went up there. Chilled out. He didn't want to eat food that I was barbecuing, but the grilling was cool. And then I don't remember what it was that I did with the grill, but the Iceman said something about grilling, and I was like, well, very politely, if you want to cook them, you can. He's like, you know what? I will. And that was awesome, because I love doing nothing.
I know.
So I fucking sat around and just got fed.
I made him peel open cheese slices.
It wasn't even that hard.
Yeah, that's not very hard at all.
Canada.
And yeah, so that was the shit. But he didn't want to eat the burgers. That part was whatever. Not whack, just fucking whatever.
Did you guys ever end up getting through all those leftover burgers?
Yeah, we ate all of them.
I figured you would.
Every single one of them, for sure. But camping up in Goderich was fucking fresh. Remember when we identified poison ivy and I got all scared like a little bitch? I was like,
yeah, it's looking a hell of a lot better, isn't it? Things are definitely better.
It's smoothing out,
yeah.
I guess. So yeah, man. So that was cool. Camping up there and really nice what was I saying?
I wish I owned
What was
that
I
property.
saying earlier that got me talking about all this camping? I was recapping the camping. Oh, trikes. I was talking about that thing.
Yeah,
trikes, chilling and grilling. Yeah, my favorite thing to do is absolutely nothing. That's what I love to do the most when camping. I like to just drive to the destination. I like to set up the camper. And then as soon as the camper's level, forget it.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Just relax.
As soon as that camper's level, Mima can make the bed, put socks on me.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then we'll just fucking chill out. And that's what camping to me is, whoever fucking asked. Just going literally anywhere and being in the camper and then just not sleeping at home. If I pulled the camper, I guess I wouldn't consider it really technically camping, sleeping in my driveway.
I never eat
Not really, no.
Even though when it was Blake stock, I'm like, I'm going to hitch onto the camper and pull it forward 20 feet. And that's when I was really, like, disgusted with being, like, quarantined. I couldn't fucking go anywhere or do anything.
You never slept in it at
crazy.
Blake stock.
Yeah, I didn't end up sleeping in it at Blake stock. That's right. I never eat berries.
That is
with a belly button
weird.
on the bottom. I don't even know what that means.
You
probably
need
just
an
how it has
ocean
the
of
little...
calamine lotion.
You need an ocean of calamine lotion. No, I don't. I'm fine, man. It doesn't itch. It's all good. It'll dissipate.
Yeah, he was
on
never
its own.
really itchy through the whole time. Which
Yeah, we
I
just
still
hit
don't.
9,
I still
so
don't
whatever
think.
you wanna
Okay,
do.
well, whenever I guess. Which I still don't. I'm not convinced it was poison ivy.
Well, look at how my shin is tore up here from scratching my shin with the callus on my
If
foot.
it has a scab on the
Did that get that itchy, really?
it's
It
poisonous.
did, but I haven't put
But
any
that's-
cream on it since I started taking the prednisone last week.
You didn't put any on when
Which
you
was
got
last
home?
Wednesday I took the prednisone.
I thought you'd put some on when you got home from camping.
I haven't used any creams or anything since I got home from any
Right on.
camping.
Right.
Anyway, camping is dope as fuck. That's what camping is to me. Getting the fuck out of the house and going anywhere pulling the camper anywhere, setting it up, and sleeping in it for at least a night, I guess. Technically, it's still camping, but
Straw
I want to show up on
blackberries
Friday,
have triple
get set up,
leaves.
sleep Friday
The
night,
superpower
party all
is
day
immunity
Saturday,
to
and then
poison
leave on
ivy.
Sunday. That's good camping.
Yeah.
2 sleeps at least would be nice. You know what I'm saying? And so, 2 sleeps. Whoever the fuck was, whoever was asking. Strawberries have trifold leaves. His superpower is immunity to poison ivy. Well, I'm definitely not immune, Bronx Sushi, because
If it is.
I got a fucking rash. Like, it's a rash. Well, you want to rip one more dab on the show before we end the show?
Let's do
and you
that.
fucking go home
Rip a
and
dab.
get older?
I can do that.
All right.
I'm pretty good at
Let's
it.
see. You first, sir?
I was just gonna finish mine off in probably one full
Oh,
dab.
wow.
I've
So
only
you don't want
got-
my burgers either.
Well, it's
Fine.
I mean,
Give me the
sure, I'll
torch.
smoke yours if you
Forget
want
it.
to.
It's too late now. Ice advice. Don't be a dick to your friends.
I'm sorry, but I can't help that. I wouldn't even give that kind of advice. Be a dick to your friend.
I mean, bro, I'll do a camping in November with you, too, if it's warm and there's a spot to camp.
I mean, I'm doubting there's going to be campsites open in November.
20-minute show? Why so short?
20-minute show, why so short? We did part 1, and then, as always, the fucking
cut out on
PlayStation kicked us off. Which was weird, actually, because tonight we got a different error that actually said we lost the connection.
We've had that one before.
Instead of regular errors that are just like,
We've had that before.
give us the error and don't tell us what it is.
Anything in Studio 17 tonight?
Oh, hell yeah, Studio
10 p.m.
17's popping off tonight with another show. I'll tell you about it right now after this.
Right after this. I'll take that tool. This is gonna be a big fucking dab. I don't know if I should do this.
After Tonic sent some fucking naked dick pics, he broke up with his wife, and now they live together, but he's exclusively gay. He superimposed some pictures of himself with his cock out, with Siznak having his arm around him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he sent those pictures to Brooklyn Menace at Brooklyn Menace's request. And so Brooklyn Menace has a gay boner for Tonic. So I'm pretty sure tonight is a Tonic and Sales show, level 4, whatever the fuck that means. And if it's not that, then it's a Boy Blue show, drama alert, and whatever show it is, it pops off at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard. That's in about 55 minutes. So go ahead and check it out if you want. I saw the Sony stuff for the PlayStation, saying 500 for the console with the disc reader and 400 for the console without the disc reader. I don't give a single fuck about the console, and even though I don't give a fuck about the console, I do watch some of the news about it, and I did see in one of the initial releases for the PS5 that there was some type of playroom, some type of playroom footage.
Yeah.
I think.
Are they going to stop
What happens to drama
updating for
queens
this
last
Sony
week?
once the 5 comes out, though?
They'll probably give a couple more updates on PS4 maybe after
Yeah.
PS5 releases, but this is like reaching the end of its life cycle here, and the servers and everything will be up for a few more years.
Yeah.
But as soon as the Playroom servers end, and we can no longer do this, I mean, I guess that was actually the absolutely most incorrect thing to say, because there's really no Playroom server. We're game sharing on the PlayStation 4. We're playing.
It's the beginning of the end.
We're playing Playroom.
Yeah.
But we're streaming through PlayStation Network.
Yeah.
Not through a Playroom server. Playroom server doesn't even exist. It doesn't make sense.
The program, yeah.
Yeah. So as long as PlayStation has the ability, as long as this PlayStation 4 has the ability to game share, then we will continue to do
Well, I think
positive
as long as
lives.
they have, as long as they continue compatibility with whatever.
As long
we're
as we
using.
can keep doing what we're doing here, we're going to
Yeah.
keep doing this until we're forced to change.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any games or anything on the PlayStation 5 that look interesting. I watched a little bit of the IGN event today, and mostly what I saw was a bunch of trailers for games, and what I saw was just a lot of first-person shooters. And I'm just like so over fucking first-person shooters, man. Like, I don't give a fuck. It's always the same fucking games.
Original for the
Different stories.
win.
Yeah, it's
Damn,
shooting
it's
people.
been too long since
I don't know, I still
Iceman
like them.
talked about gold dust. Will game disc finally disappear?
You really can't say disappear.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Did he spell disappear
Demon
incorrectly
Souls
with one
looks
P?
good.
And then it says Hogwarts, no problem. Oh, well, yeah, it did. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really pay close attention to the trailers. I can't speak in any educated manner about what I saw or didn't see today. But I'm glad that I talked about it because it just made me have that realization.
Advice.
As long as PlayStation 4 game shares, we'll be doing this.
yeah, exactly. But anyways, we did our doob, or our
Is that
doob,
it?
we did
Yeah,
our,
we did doob.
our dab.
Oh yeah.
You took too long to ask, KJ. We're on our way out now.
Very so rarely does water back out of my mouth. And I squirted a little bit of water on my shirt there just now.
Oops.
Well, that's the whole damn show. Thanks for watching this one. And we're going to come back next Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with an all-new episode of Positive Vibes Live. Don't forget to check out the live content that's popping off on Studio 17 tonight at 10 p.m. And then tomorrow night with me and Spooky at 10 p.m. It's going to be a very special, unique episode of This Sucks. We're hoping to put that one out there. We had some complications last week, so hopefully we will have that fixed this week.
Friday night we have.
What's the show this Friday?
Is it not, don't they always do the same show? Friday?
What is UFCD versing? What is the show?
I don't know.
Hey, can somebody tell me what UFCD is next week? Or this week, this Friday? That'll come through the chat. I don't have an answer there. I think I saw it because we watched the show, but I must have fallen asleep. That's Psychopathic Records. That's Psychopathics from Outer Space Volume 1 versus Volume 3. It was pretty fucking it was a long show. They had 15 tracks or something like that on those albums, and it was a 3-hour show. It was really long. I fell asleep in the middle of it. Isn't it Wicked Clowns from Outer Space?
No, that was
that
last
one already
week.
happened. Oh yeah, the Calm versus the Eye versus the Tempest. Yeah, they're going to do a handicap match. So they're going to do a single album versus 2 EPs.
Oh, really?
So I don't know exactly how that's going to play out, but it's going to be fresh. And that's it, man. You got any final summation?
I've got nothing. With my dog.
Okay, we're not going to do that.
He loves that.
Eye of the Storm.com and the Tempest. That seems like Tempest all day. Oh, here. Anyway, that's the show. The outro played. We're going to end the show right now, and all the other stuff that I said is still true from a second ago.
Suck.
All three suck. There was, There was a time when I hurt my back, and it was really, really, really sore. And I was living out in this big house, like out in Woodsley, and the bathroom in the main floor had like a jacuzzi tub.
Tempest
So I used to
sucks
go
the
and
beast.
sit and listen. I'm pretty sure it was the Calm.
Calm eye of the storm and the tempest.
Yeah. I think it was the Calm. Is the Calm the one with crop circles? Anyway, either way, I used to listen to that album a lot because it was like the perfect amount of time for the water to get cold. And I would just let the jets blow on my back, and it felt so fucking good.
Yeah.
Having all those air bubbles stimulate the soreness of my spine. It was amazing. And I used to listen to that album, and then the water would be just the right amount of cold to get out
Talk
after
about
that.
gold dust.
We'll talk about gold dust on next week's episode of Positive Vibes Live.
Right
at
here.
Yeah, on the Not Slim 1 channel. For more beautiful content, check out Studio 17. Fuck off.
Whoop, whoop.